Heaven just knows what it wants. Will I go back to the place where I belong? Everyone could break my heart, but I try my best to not fall apart. And I find it hard to let go. The memories keep me together.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back. Let me fix the webcam as per usual. How are all you doing? Hope all of you are having a wonderful, beautiful day. It's time for some more 5v5 1v1 duels, boys. Saturday 5v5 1v1s over on the NA. How y'all doing? Welcome back, welcome back. What's up, Blit, Mithran, Cal, Killa. We got Siku. I don't even know how to pronounce it. Cat and Birdie, how you doing, fam? Hope y'all are having a good one. Let me get the music back up and running here, boys. Yo, how many of you guys have been spamming Mythic Plus dungeons since they came out? I have been trying to get weapons for my rogue, dude. I can't get a main hand one-hander for the life of me. Like, if I could just get a main hand weapon, I'll be happy. Like, at this point, it doesn't matter what stats it has on it. If I could just get a main hand one-hander, I'll be so happy, dude. We're going to be going back to, I think, Denathrius tonight. We're trying to see if we can get AOTC in week 1. Because that'll help us a lot with the gear and whatnot. Because he drops a weapon. If I can get a weapon from him, boy, I'm just gonna buy a fat piece and just call it quits until mythics. I want to get a weapon in main hand until mythic. I'll just use the best stats for PvP and PvE and just call it a day, dude. How y'all doing? Welcome back. Anyone interested in a horde? If not, you're in a group. Yo, boys, more than welcome to open up in LFG for all the 5v1 groups. I'm probably gonna I'm gonna see if I can get a key done before the raid, see if I can get a better weapon. Just because the weapon is such a massive upgrade for an outlaw rogue, it's not even funny. It's actually like depressing that I have done as many kills as I have and not a single one-hander has dropped for me at all. Barely any gear has dropped, actually. Like, and I can't even like earn any from PvP because the conquest is locked. I can maybe get enough conquest this week and then get enough for next week and then buy a wep, but I would love one this week though. I feel like that'd be such an upgrade. Help out with the Denathrius fight a ton. How y'all doing? Welcome back, welcome back. Hey man, lived inside all week. Yo, 192. I'm 193, I believe. I just need a better weapon. Like, all the rest of my gear is fine, at least for the time being. But a better weapon would definitely make it much, much easier. And on 3 or more PvP. Perfect, boys, perfect. Yeah, custom PvP to find out how to join in, boys. Let me hop over on the Demon Hunter so we can get some spectator match arenas going here, boys, for the 5v5 1v1s duels of the week. I still need to get a hunter up and running to max level. I'll do it at some point. I think this guy actually got a mythic 0 weapon last week, which maybe that's where my luck went into. I was hoping this guy would get nothing because I tried help on my guildies with mythic 0s and I was like, shit, well, last boss I can't trade anything, and it's probably going to be a bad loot if I go on him because I might get loot and nobody might get anything, but if I go on a character then at least it might be something that could potentially be tradable. And then he ended up earning one of these. It's actually pretty good for outlaw. I like the haste and versa. It's good for PvE and PvP in particular. But yeah, I think we are back to the regular. I will need to adjust the keybinds on this guy when we do the 5V5 1s, but yeah, whenever you guys are ready, LFG is open. Let me fix the UI and then we're good to go, man. Then we're good to go. 7 PMs if you have a group, need one more. All right, Myth one sounds good, my dude. Where's all the alley? Open up LFG, boys. For 5V5 1v1 duels. That's how you know I'm gonna look for the rest of that. Hopefully you can get one. Yo, Cal, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, dude. Alrighty, boys. 5V5 1v1s over on the NA tonight. Need one more alley. Perfect. Yeah, Horde Alliance. If you guys need to know how to join in for 5V5 1v1 duels, go to Premier Group, Custom PvP, find the group, type in number 5, enter. You'll see a 5V5 1v1 group up there as Alliance or as Horde. Brew Captain tried to get some more dudes into his group, so we'll be good to go. Can show how to check DPS on PT. On what? Check DPS on what? Hold on. Let me actually, I probably should do, wait, can I hide? Oh, okay, that'll work. I was thinking I had to disable the add-on altogether. Time to get this week. Let's do this. What's up, Gaming Pancake? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Yeah, I'm hoping to get a weapon after this, man. After this, I'll probably have a quick dinner. And then I'll dive into the Mythic Pluses, man. Maybe I'll have some guilders online that are doing some keys. And we might be able to get in a dungeon. I kind of need a 10 Halls of Atonement just for Raid IO score, I feel like. At least a 10. But from there, I just need any dungeon that drops a main hand. Daggers will also be good offhand. I'm not against it whatsoever. Best DPS in a party, you know, list. I don't know what you're talking about exactly with PT party. Is it check DPS on party? Like an add-on called Details or something? SATA recount? I mean, like a damage tracker add-on? Yeah, just download SATA recount or Details and we'll be good to go. Is Mithrin the only one with a group? I saw Brew Captain trying to get a group together. Yeah, this is where I think you guys might need to ask some boys, ask some friends, be like, yo, boys, y'all want to pop in? Dodge Manor got one for a 5-man group. We need a +1 on an A, and we'll be good to go. Everyone left me sad. Oh, no. Detail list. Just download add-on called Details. SATA or Recount. Either one of those are good. I like SATA. I mean... Details. I don't even know why it says SATA. Wish Captain's ready. Let's open him and Dodge are not same people on same group. And then we can have ourselves a duel. Me and Torre and Wish Captain 5. I think they are. Unless I messed up your name. Hold on. Let me make sure that I didn't get a... Oh. Dodge, me, and Torre, and... I'm the target. Are you guys part of the same group? You guys might be the same group. Dodge, are you with a guy named Brew on your team? You have a guy named Brew on your team, because then you guys might be the same group. Trying to make sure I didn't misspell it. Spectator match. Dodge, Minatorre. Okay, that should be good. I do not. Wait, so you guys are a different group? Make sure you're online on Real ID. That's another thing. Make sure you're online on Real ID. Okay, make sure you both are online on Real ID and we'll be good to go. Just make sure. Check it. I'll give you guys 30 seconds. Yeah, so please. Here we go, dude. Here we go. Can I ask you what the best characters at the moment? What the best DPS characters are? My rogue is the best DPS character I know. What do you mean? Hello, what's up, Sunix? How you doing, dude? Hope you're having a good one. I'm online. I'm all set. Sorry. Oh, okay. Cool. Wish Captain and Dodge got groups up and running, boys. Let's go. Yeah, just for these 5v5 duels, you have to be on Real ID on. And make sure you're out of LFG too. Yeah, make sure LFG is also closed. I'll probably have to requeue in a second. Resend? Gotcha. Sending it. We might have to redo it a couple times. It'll probably bug out here. That's okay. Give it a second. Give it a 1. Give it a 2. Give it a... press accept. Basically, just if that happens, if I keep spam inviting you guys, spam queuing you, keep pressing yes, accept. I don't know if Dodge is in LFG. Dodge might have to get out of LFG. It's bugged, LMAO. Hold on. 11 p.m. at the moment, getting pretty tired. Damn, what's up, Senex? Yo, man, if you gotta call it early, quit, man. Gotta call it early, you know what I mean? Take care of yourself, dude. Take care of your health. I should be saying that to you guys. I haven't been taking care of my health at all. Blaze Edge Arena. Up and running. I mean, we've been raiding Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, which is, well, actually, no, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which usually would be our days. That's it. But we went Friday yesterday, got 2 bosses down, and today's Saturday, we're hoping to get the last boss down. And we hope to be good to go afterwards, you know what I mean? Alrighty, boys. First duel of the 5V5 1v1s over on the NA. Switch. What do we have? We got us a team. Oh, I forgot. I am going to have to reset my key bindings real quick. Hold on. Follow, right? Okay. Everybody that whispered me will probably have to whisper me after this duel is over, just so we know. Okay. How's it going? Is we doing good? Okay. I guess we did it. We got ourselves Flexing Cutie as a survival hunter with a big old katana and a lot of his mog from the elite set, I'm guessing. We got ourselves Iron Bear as a feral druid with poison soaks as another feral with chalk going out as an enhancement shaman dwarf. In the back we got Anel as a windwalker versus team 2. We have ourselves Ron Jeremy as an elemental brute captain as a windwalker. First up on team 2 is going to be Holy Doctor with a big old hammer as a Xanda. Chalk having to go for a big ascendance immediately. It's going to be a battle between these two juggernauts. Massive heals needs to be coming out for Chalk, otherwise he's not going to be able to survive this setup. It looks like Holy Doctor just gonna take him down to the morgue. Taking him out. Big convo coming out for Iron Bear, but it's going to be a bubble and a regenerating for Holy Doctor. Looking to get set up onto Iron Bear immediately, but it's going to be a re-stealth and a reopener by the Feral Druid. Convoke out of play, but bubble was straight for that Convoke. Big bite onto Holy Doctor. Lots of health just gone. Bash onto the Paladin to fall. Unless he has a big heal, looks like he's going to be going down. On team 2, we also have Dark Soul in the back. Death Knight waiting to use his massive 2-handers on Holy. And we got Terrajo as a Demon Hunter. Looks like Ron Dremy. Ron Jr. Emmy. I know what you're trying to go for, but technically, it's Ron Jr. Emmy. Ronald. The other 2 people I know, Ronald. I don't know anybody at IRL that's named Ronald. I was going to say Ron Weasley or Ronald McDonald over here. Who's going to feed some massive fucking meatballs to Iron Bear. McMeatballs. Iron Bear taking the sweet time. Actually burned a lot of cooldowns for the Paladin and actually offensives with his Berserk. That's going to be a big kill and a wall as well as a trinket. Looks like Ron is going to have to pick up the eyes. Does he see the Feral? He should be able to see him with the Flame Shock. Does get the kitty's fur singed a hair. And should be able to catch himself a bit of a corner, a bit of an angle. Which one is Iron? Iron is right over here. I forgot which one he was in my keybinds. It's going to be a bear form just trying to take up in case Ron goes for any kind of damage. Ron is just going to hold the Ghost Wolf strong, waiting I think for Iron Bear to pop out of that bear form. There's going to be a little bit of a longer duel as Ron is just waiting for a setup. I think again he's just waiting until he's in cat form. Can get him out in stealth, out in the open. Maybe hit him with a lasso or something. But for Iron, he's actually bought himself a lot of valuable time. Tricky coming back in just 20 seconds or so. Caught himself a resell, so should be able to get a proper opener. Is he waiting for Ron to maybe pop out a Ghost Wolf in order to do the most damage? Going to be a Flame Shot, getting the cat out of stealth. Not going to be able to get the opener. Bardic coming out for this lightning lasso, which is doing significant damage. Ron setting up some big meatballs onto Iron Bear. Stormkeeper going to get interrupted. Ron is kind of out in the open. Is going to be pre-walling this maim. Iron Bear has a massive Convoke. That's wall. Should keep him alive. Does go for the interrupt. Either way, though, that's going to be short stone into Iron Bear, who is going to trinket out of it. Zaps available for Ron. Gets one lightning bolt in there. Does he get the second one off? Going to be a reset by Iron Bear. And Ron is going to go for a second lightning bolt. Cyclone's not going to happen. Looks like Iron Bear is out of the game unless it's actually try to land the Cyclone, but it's going to be a grounding totem at the last second. I'm surprised he decided to stand his ground and just try to Cyclone the Shaman. He kind of gave away that he's going to go for a big clone just standing still. Going to be flexing up next with Ron trying to get around the corner. Some slime attack and Ron out of nowhere. I'm wondering if it's a soulbind or a trinket for Flexing Cutie. Alexa trying to get a bit of a setup with damage. Going to be Chakram Stone at Ron. Trying to go for a little bit of extra damage on top of it. And try to stay in line of sight of Ron the whole time. Outputting as Ron tried to round the corner. Stay in a Ghost for as long as he can. And as he's swapping for the Aspect of the Eagle, trying to get some range damage. Ron is going to be able to line him for a second. Ron taking quite a bit of damage though. Does he ever get aggressive here? Stun Totem coming down is going to get eliminated. Needs to go for a heal. Does he get it off though? Looks like the kill shot comes out. And Flexing Cutie just had the Shaman on the ropes the whole game. With Dark Soul going to be up next. Azan and Holy playing Maldraxxus Covenant. Could actually pop the Maldraxxus Covenant, which would yoink the Hunter out of stealth immediately. If you knew that. Because at least it yoinks rogues out of stealth. It yoinked me out of stealth. Unless maybe someone broke my stealth. Maybe I did something. Maybe got too close to the guy. But I'm pretty sure it does. And looks like Flexing is going to shift over to the other side of the arena. Waiting on the trinket for about a minute. Gonna have cooldowns coming back in about a minute too. Stunned early onto Dark Soul. Is gonna have that slime just kind of spitting the Dark Soul. I don't really know what that slime is all about. Again, would love to know if that's a trinket or a soulbind or something. Dark Soul trying to get some damage rolling onto Flexing. There's going to be pets available and everything. Flexing does have a turtle in the niche, so trying to see if he can kite Dark Soul out. AMS coming out for the DK. It looks like AMS is down, so all the magic damage of the physical is going to go through. Getting the hand out with the Maldraxxus coming in. Dark Pact coming out, so it's going to be him. Unable to get a lot of self-heals rolling. Might as well go for the most aggressive play. Big stun onto Flexing. That's going to be the turtle shell with the manic bandages. Dark Soul should have Dark Pact fallen off. Might be able to maybe get some death strikes in there. Looks like his sped is going to get frozen. Trying to go for regenerating. It looks like he actually got a tick or two off of it. But looks like Flexing is going to be able to eliminate him quite handily. Tarajo is going to be up next. Looking for a bit of that honor duel this time with the Hunter. That's what Flexing Cutie might need to just take the honor duel. Is going to go into camo. Immediate manning bandage. Just kind of waiting it out. Not aggressive attack. Tarajo actually comes out of camo just to make sure he's paying this Demon Hunter respect. This Demon Hunter decided to give him a proper honorable duel. Walking at him very slowly. And Flexing is going to give that honorable bow. That's going to be a bit of a reset. Flexing is given an opportunity to catch up on a little bit of cooldowns as long as Tarajo goes to the other side of the arena. And they're just going to wait this whole time. Tarajo, the gentleman, popping out of nowhere here. Flexing landing the dots in the opener, stunning the Hunt as Tarajo wanted to go for a long range charge. Decides to trinket it. The Hunt still does go through. Flexing goes for a feigned death, trying to reduce some of the damage he's taken. The Hunt doing quite a significant dot on him. Tarajo dropping down darkness as he's in a bad spot right now. He's going to go Metamorphosis, leaping over a trap on top of Flexing. That's going to be freezing trap. No trinket to stop this, and that's going to be full manic bandage. Tarajo is a bit under half-ish health. Wasn't able to maximize the Haunt and the healing effect you can get from it. Blur available. And does have a little bit of mobility to catch up a little closer to Flexing Cutie, but the kill commands and the dots whittle him down over time together with the grenades. And next up is going to be Brew Captain, second to last on his team. And he's going to try to see if Monk can outmatch a Survival Hunter. Going to be a freezing trap immediately as soon as he gets any kind of range to Flexing. Looks like both of them are actually going to be rolling slimes. I guess for slimes do free damage or something. Going to be a Harpoon to Brew Captain. Has the Chakram hitting him from every corner. It's going to be Fist of Fury for Brew Captain. Cancels it. Trying to see if he can finish off Flexing. Flexing goes in for Fade Death and demanding bandage. Not a lot of health. And Brew Captain did not want his Hunter escaping. Touch of Death to make sure that it's game over. Poison Soaks is going to be up next as a Boomy. Oh no, as a Feral. Looks like he's going to give him a bit of an honor duel as well. From Survival Hunters to Ferals, boys, we got ourselves all the agility classes. Big lead. Brew Captain almost dodging that stun, but looks like Poison Soaks was able to get that rake off. Got himself big bleeds available for Brew Captain, and Brew just wants to make sure the Poison does not get himself a full reset. He knows he has 5 common points sitting on him right now, so Poison is most likely going to either invest those into a big old bite together, maybe with massive cooldowns, maybe a big old rip. Looks like he is going to go for a dots instead. Brew Captain popping off cooldowns. Zuen is available. It looks like Poison trying to see if he can bail out of them, swapping the wrong person, not on purpose. Actually, Griffin form as a Night Fae form, very interesting looking. While coming up for Poison is going to go for a Swiftman and trying to see if he might be able to leap away from Brew Captain, just trying to escape the Monk on the mobility. The Monk is closing the gap very, very quickly though. And that's going to be still Karmaville for Brew Captain. Is going to go for a defensive, not Karma just yet, interrupting the main ability, the Convoke Spirits. So you're not going to have the big burst out of Poison, at least at the very beginning. Leap for Poison, juke it away from Brew Captain. Does allow both of them to at least recover a little bit of health either way. 21% dampening is going to go for an Incap before the restyle for the cat. Leg sweep, and that's going to be a trinket for Poison with a Bark Skin. With a Karma immediately for Brew Captain. No Thorns for Poison though. And not playing the good karma is going to go for the second leap. That's a second juke, but Brute Captain does have a port back up. Weapons of Order is giving him quite a bit of master, but looks like he's not going to be able to capitalize on the majority of it. Thorns are coming out now. Now that there's no karma, and Poison has himself the freedom to just do damage. Brute Captain can't really respond properly, and Fist of Fury is going to be stopped. As team, I believe it was team 1 taking out team 2 with Flexing going for the 3-0 or 3-1 as a survival hunter. Pretty good. What is that slime that you guys drop as a Necrolords, by the way? And also that's a hunter with Necrolord. I like that. I think that is really cool. The chakram that bounces. Is that what most hunters are playing for PvP nowadays, is Necrolord? I would think it'll be the Ventir. Like the random kill shots are also really good. But let's get another group going up and running, boys, yeah? Still 5? Perfect. We got Mithrin, need one more. Mithrin still needs one. Yo. Alrighty, well, let's see who is ready, and we'll get a group up and running in just a little bit here, boys. Got him, Rusty. You're good, damn Pancake. Don't worry about him, man. You know, you just gotta stretch your legs, you know what I mean? Stretch your legs, you'll get right into it in just a moment, dude. Then it was 10 minutes? I feel like it was short, though. I'm surprised it was 10 minutes. Juke that monk on the ledge twice. That was good, dude. You gotta give him credit, man. You gotta give him credit. Pharaohs didn't used to play that kind of playstyle, right? Most Pharaohs didn't really play the juke with the travel form, but I like that they're starting to, dude. Remember LA Shaman's doing that so often to people, jumping off and then wind rushing or using the jump forward just to get back, juking people regularly, dude. What's up, my lord? How you doing, my man? Run to main pally and wait to jelly of the plate elite set. Yo, that elite set does look good. You got the fur, you got the plate with the holes that have like the smoke coming out of them or whatever. I think the leather set looks good though. Have you seen those the guys that just dueled? Some of them were wearing the leather set. Look at that. It looks so good. I think it looks best on elves and like humanoids and undead. It doesn't look as good on orcs in my opinion. Maybe good on a Tauren. I need to see what it looks like on a big old Tauren, like a Tauren monk or a druid. I think that might be interesting. Trolls, I don't know how to look on trolls. I need to see it though. I think that would look silly on stuff like Draenei and maybe gnomes and goblins, but you know, to each their own. Yeah, oh no, leather looks dog. Really? You don't like it? Really? Chicago, by the way, how you doing? Dude, I kind of like the leather. What are you talking about? I feel like maybe not the helm. Like the helm, I don't mind like the pilgrim hat. You got the eye thing going on. You got a mask, which I don't mind. I just don't like how Nightborn, it makes you look bold from the back, right? Like Blood Elves, I feel like it's fine. At least you have hair. It doesn't completely make you just bold. But what I would do is I would swap the helm for like a mask. One of those masks that I usually wear on my tunes, right? So take the full set, get a mask, perfect. It looks so good. You look like a vampire hunter, dude. You got stakes, you got vials, you got yourself more stakes here. Is that a stake in the belt? Okay, that's not a stake in the belt. That's like a part of the suit jacket, I guess. I was thinking there was a dagger right here, this white thing. It looks so good, dude. You got straps and stuff. The shoulders. And the eyes, dude. The eye effect is also really cool. I feel like maybe it's overkill with a demon hunter, but maybe it's not. Alright, boys. So let's get a group. Let's get another 5v5 up and running. Dodge, if you want to get a group again, man, I'm down for it too, dude. Just let me know. How do you get that set? Yeah, someone is 1800 for PvP, or you can go get it on Mythic for Castlanathria. I think PvP will be the easiest, 1800. Just get yourself with a healer or with a buddy that's DPS and just grind to 1800. I feel like at the beginning of the season that might be difficult for some of you guys to get to 1800 because there's a lot of players that have had a previous experience and even have really good gear right now that are grinding. So you're going to be running into like gladiators, like X-Glads, players that just know the game like the back of the hand, you know, 100% crit Lego sub bros, cheesing it. So at the very beginning of expansion, I feel like it's going to be kind of difficult to get there for some people. But as the rating inflates, it'll be a lot easier because you don't need nearly as much of like a skill cap in order to get higher rating. And people are apparently getting 2400 and already getting glide mounts, by the way, which is nuts. The week of arenas just begun and people already at that 1800 getting gladiator mounts, which is nutty. But it's so cool that everybody's playing the game, you know what I mean? You want more? Yo, boys, Mithrin needs one more on Alliance, I think? My rogue wears Death Mantle most of the time. No matter how nice a set is, kind of always go back to Death Mantle. Yeah, I have a couple sets too that I usually kind of re-roll back to. I mean, right now I have kind of like this Ventir-esque thing going on, but Once I can get the 1800 set, I'll probably be running it. Is that in custom? Yes, it is in custom, Chris. 5V5 1v1 DUELS in custom PvP. Just type in number 5 in search and you'll be good to go. Join some of the groups. One more, let's get an alliance. Let's go, boys. Which captain has a group? My lord, do you have a group, my man? Oh, 1 out of 5 on Horde? Where the Horde is at, dude? We're pretty at. Probably everybody's grinding arenas, aren't they? Probably everybody's grinding arenas or grinding keys, aren't they? Because probably everybody's trying to get their raids done tonight too, right? Until the Tuesday reset. EU has an extra day, so I guess EU doesn't need to worry about it too much. But NA is like, we're running out of time. Tuesday reset. While EU is like, Wednesday reset. We could chill. We could chill a bit. Our week just begun. And technically it just did, because it's just day 2 of their or day 3 of their reset. For NA, it's like what? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, day 4. So it's like you're already halfway through the week. In Horde 5v5s, let's go, boys. Sword, you got a group? Gotta grind us M pluses. I know, dude. I know. Yeah, I would be grinding M plus myself, honestly. But we're gonna be doing our duels for today. And as soon as that time is over, I'm gonna go get dinner real quick, scarf it down, and then try to see if we can get a key dump before the raid tonight. See if I can do it with the guildies. I guess everyone's busy. Yeah, dude. People are trying to, because especially since they made an announcement, I think yesterday, on BNet, not BNet, but Blue Post, where they're going to be nerfing the amount of gear that drops from raids. I think everybody's trying to get the raids done. I think everybody's trying to get the normals, get the heroics, because that stuff drops more gear than everything right now. And they're going to be cutting the amount of gear that drops from it in half on all difficulties. So they're saying that right now, raids give way too much gear in comparison to other content, like Mythic Pluses, as well as PvP. Right now, you're way too lucrative. So they could be cutting it in half, but only after the Tuesday reset. So, yeah, our guild isn't even trying to get... I mean, our guild is trying to get gear, but we're trying to get AOTC so we can get good ranking and get these fights on farm and then start farming them next week, right? So we can see them the first time, figure out what we did, and then go back, and as we get better gear, we'll get cleaner fights, cleaner runs, and maybe some of those fights will get nerfed too. Nice haircut, oh my god. What's up, Sadbox Tim? Yeah, I got a haircut a couple days ago, man. Just like it's short. I tell him all the time, like, go for like a bit of a full hawk thing, but sometimes they do it. It depends on who. Yo, we got ourselves Chicago with Flex and Cutie. All right. Gonna get a Wish Captain and Chicago. Chicago and Wish Captain 5. Let me try it again. Didn't work? Okay, I gotta go again. Wish Captain and Chicago. Here we go, boys. Dalaran go 5C5. Yo, man, we're trying to get into, dude. We just got a group. Yeah, Jam and Sargeras. Oh, the A with the accent. I mean, when you gotta add an accent to your name, that's nothing bad about it. Just when you have to look up for the name, it's like, yeah, how do I plug that in again? Because I don't know my alt codes at all, dude. I don't know my alt codes at all. Alright, switch. We got ourselves a bit of a switch up with Team 2. We got ourselves Shaq. He's back with Poison Soaks to the Pharaoh. We got NL still with Flexing still, as well as Chicago on that enhancement shamancement with Ronald saying Elemental. I think changing his shield right now and weapon. Brew Captain of Windwalker. We still gotta have Holy Doctor with Torajo and Dark Soul. This is going to be first. This is going to be last. We got double enhancement on Team 2. Hopefully Shaq. I mean, Shaq got kind of blasted by Holy Doctor as a Retribution Paladin. And enhancement, you are pretty glass cannony. You're kind of squishy. So hopefully he's more prepared for this next duel. It looks like it's going to be Ronald McDonald first up versus Chicago. Coming out with a bit of an umbrella. Looking for maybe an honor duel with Ronald. Looks like not going to happen. That's going to be Flame Shocks up and running. Switching out from LD Shield to a... from an Elemental Shield, Lightning Shield to a Earth Shield, which I don't even know. Shaman versus Shaman? Do you even want to run Earth Shield? Just because the other Shaman is always going to be able to purge it? Or is there like an unsung rule, like, just don't purge my shield, I won't purge your shield? I think it's going to be Purge game either way, dude. It's going to be Purge game, global game all the time. Stormkeeper trying to come out for Ronald, McDonald, but Chicago is going to go for the big Ascendants, trying to make some damage happen, getting knocked far, and it's going to be the Venthyr ability, the Harvest, trying to do some damage to Ron. Does slap him quite a bit. That's going to be a shield procket for Ron, being a Maldraxxus Necro. Chicago is going to be going to reposition just a hair away. Elementals are fighting one another with Fire Elemental and Earth Elemental beating up each other. Chicago just trying to avoid Ronald for now. Is going to go for a heal. Ron is going to send out the meatball. The meatball is sent. And Chicago is doing A-okay for now. Haven't used too many actually used a lot of the offensive cooldowns. But defensively, they're still looking pretty strong. Ron also used a lot of his offensive cooldowns as well. And is trying to give himself as much of range so Chicago cannot just get on at him with melee. Immediately is going to go for the sprint. Ron looking to cook up some meatballs right now with a lasso. Chicago chooses to trinket it. Needs to get a slow onto Ron as Ron is staying in that ghost for so long. There's going to be a stun totem coming down. And Chicago does get hit with a stun. Ron gets another shield from the Maldraxxus Covenant. That's a nice little shield. It keeps him alive just a hair longer. Chicago still reapplying the Flame Shark. Might just need to stand Ghost Wolf until they can get next to Ron immediately and hit him with maybe a Frost Shark to slow him down, but Ron can always escape. Chicago just looking to finally get a melee attack. Ron is probably setting up a big knockback wall available for Ron right now. Chicago doesn't go for an interrupt, does go for an interrupt onto the Stormbringer. Chicago's down in cooldowns for a little bit though. Ron is taking a bit of damage. This wall is going to be falling off in just a moment. The shield for Maldraxxus keeps proccing so much. It's like a 30-second CD or something. Chicago taking quite a bit of damage from a lasso. That's going to be a big zaps available. One zap. I think maybe a second zap available. Ron again trying to maintain as much range as he can. Chicago's still just staying healthy though. Look at their health. Hasn't really went anywhere. Is going to not get interrupted on that heal. Interrupted him on the flesh grip though with a sundering. There's going to be a totem striking back at Chicago. Does eliminate immediately with 3 lava bursts for Ron. Chicago's going to take a bit of that damage. Ron is cooking up a second lava burst to follow right after. Good, he said double lava burst to follow. And that's going to be Ghost's back up. Chicago might be able to get some cooldowns here. No trinket available for the slight last. So Ron so far has been able to kite the enhancement shaman. It looks like the mobility wise Elemental just has that advantage. Chicago recovers all their health in a single harvest and Ron just takes a big chunk of damage from that Venthyr ability. Chicago just drains him. That vampiric enhancement shaman seems to be the play. Big haze buff available for Chicago. If only they can reach Ron, but looks like they're actually going to bail out of there. Not going to stay on Ron. They're just going to wait it out a little bit. I probably would have thought maybe just running at him might be a better choice. If only Elemental Shackle, what is that? Elemental CC. Basically, you would like Shackle and Elemental. I think that was in Kata. If only that thing was around for Shamans right now, because Chicago would be able to deal with the Elemental. Or if you can control an Elemental like a Death Knight, wouldn't that be cool? Chicago maintaining their health up the best they can. We are about to hit the 4-minute mark too, as all the Maelstrom is going defensively. Chicago is eventually going to start thinking about getting aggressive. Is going to need to get some kind of a slow into Ron, as Ron is just getting all this instant cast back to back. Like the lasso available, maybe double meatball to fall trinket for Chicago. Is going to be a totem before the stun coming out with a Stormkeeper available for Ron, getting the big damage to Chicago, popping a wall, and Chicago is going to be able to get some freebie damage onto Ron from a distance with those wind strikes. Second is going to be another totem coming down for counter strike, and Chicago is going to take a lot of damage unless they eliminate the totem. Looks like they're just looking to walk away from Ron. Looks like Chicago is lagging quite a bit though, and Ron was able to kind of separate himself from the enhancement shaman. I swear, it really does look like an enhancement does not have that much of an advantage over Elemental. That light and last just separates it to free damage and a stun onto Chicago. Great for control. It's going to interrupt him on Lava Birds, Big Chain Harvest, and Ron is dropping out low. Should be able to get a shield from Maldraxxus if necessary. He's going to have himself mobility while running, but Chicago lagging a little bit. Looks like they might have recovered. And they're struggling to catch him. It's going to be a Sunder onto Ron. Does get the Ghost Wolves up and running. That's going to be a big killing surge for Chicago as Earth Shocks, Lava Bursts, and Lightning Bolts are flying at the enhancement. Light the lasso for Ron as we hit in the 5-minute mark. A Stormkeeper should be available. Chicago does not have a defensive, does not have a ground totem for this at all. So Ron Jeremy is going to get some freebie damage, but neither Shaman has gone down just yet. Chicago is always able to dip behind the pillar, recover very, very quickly, or if they can get into melee with Ron, they're able to get a lot of Maelstrom back to back, which can be just converted into healing surges over and over. And Ron Jeremy can't do anything about the Maelstrom. So like Chicago can get into melee and hit Storm Strike, that will get the Maelstrom necessary. Lightning Last is going to get him super low, though. Does Jeremy have anything to follow? Going to be a massive healing surge for Chicago. Went from half health to full, not even full Maelstrom. Just somebody must have crit there. I guess with the Earth Shield is just huge altogether. Sundering onto Ron. He's summoning down the Elemental. Does Ron maybe get a setup? Going to be a big old stun onto Chicago, but they do have a wall as well as Bloodlust ready to go, or rather on Lion's Heroism. Let's try to see maybe catch up to Ron Jeremy, staying on him as best as he can. Wall in that Chain Harvest, that's going to be a last that won't last too long. In Chicago, trying to see maybe stay on, maybe stay on Ron, maybe back up. It looks like back it up is going to be the play for now. Maybe get himself a bit of a reset. No more mana left as we head into the 8% dampen. Chicago is actually going to be experiencing some mana problems starting here. So might need to start getting aggressive. All the Maelstrom you can generate, might as well sink him into lightning bolts because you literally do not have the mana to heal yourself. Stun coming out by Ron is going to get interrupted on his Stormkeeper, and it's going to be Sundering Miss by Chicago as they're trying to get away from the lightning bolts. Very much a back and forth game. Chicago not looking all that good though, health-wise. Not that great. Mana is coming back up. No trigger for this Lightning Lasso. I think it might be game here. Chicago with a bit of that lag, just not much you could really do in that situation. As Ron Jeremy gives them the cold finger of frost. That's going to be NL up next. Yo, I feel like Chicago would have had a much easier time if they weren't lagging because they were running in place half the time. Going to be in cap onto Ron. And NL is going to go for a leg sweep for Fear of Flying as the images do get knocked away. And Ron is going to take a bit of damage from NL, but not the most, as the images are super far away. Dropping down a Counter-Strike Totem onto NL with a stun. The Monk might be able to take a lot of damage here. Swapping the wrong person, I'm so sorry. Big board away from NL as they're dropping low. Actually getting bursted down for a second there by Ron. And Ron has a meatball cooking up, ready to go. Once they hit double meatball into NL if he's able to get that line of sight. But I guess the Monk, there's just no way you're going to be able to reach him ever. If the Monk, unless the Monk decides to get out in the open, there's actually no way. We are at the 7 minutes with 70% dampening still for NL as well as Ron. This is going to be a little bit tougher to get yourself heals up and running. It is going to not be the toughest, but it is going to start really scaling from here. Stun, missing NL. Does the Weapons of War to rolling, so it's going to be a big master available. Ron popping wall. Needs to get himself some kind of damage. This is going to be Counter-Strike Totem to zap NL. Does the Counter-Strike Totem even do anything? It looks like, yes, it does. It zaps Zuen, I feel like, more than the Monk. Lava Burst trying to come out as the Karma comes in. Does Ron choose to burn through the Karma in Ghost Wolf? I think he decided, you know what, I have to try it. Tried to go for a Hail Mary Lightning Bolts, but NL is playing good Karma. There is a lot of heals coming back to them, and the Shaman got low enough where a Touch of Death was activated by the Monk. I don't really know if they needed to activate Touch of Death, really. I feel like they could have just waited and let that Karma kind of tick out on the Shaman, but want to make sure they do not have to fight him again. That first duel between the two Shamans, by the way, was a long one. I just realized Anel is going to have... Is it Anali, actually? I call it Anel. It's Anali, isn't it? Maybe? Close enough? And now your camera is kind of broken. I call it Anel. I call it Anel. It's easier that way at this point. You guys know what I mean, though. But it's going to be Dark Soul, no mobility Death Knight versus one of the most mobile classes in the game, a Windwalker Monk. Opening with an in-cap. Leg sweep is available. It's going to have images rolling too. IBF coming out for Dark Soul is going to get the grip, I think, onto Anel. I think that's what it was. Could go for the Moldrax's hand unless you used it already. Stun onto Anel. Probably should be using Moldrax's hand not to make sure that the Monk doesn't get to go anywhere at all. It looks like the Monk is going to be out of there. The Abomination on one side, the DK on the other. So it looks like he's not going to have to worry about the DK too much. Does go for a port, but doesn't really go exactly where he wants to. And Dark Soul just unable to catch the Monk at all. Just way too much mobility for him to handle. If only one for the Moldrax's Covenant there with Abomination, right? That would have been a grip onto Anel as he's trying to run out. And you could rotate between the Abomination grip, there goes the hand, and then the normal grip, and then the A-bomb grip. It would have been perfect. Karma available for Anel. Dark Soul just has the hand that's wailing at the Monk uncontrollably. He can't even control the hand. That's going to be free Karma damage and Karma healing for Anel, but he's still taking so much damage post-Karma. Dark Soul is still lively and still kicking. But had to go for a Death Pact to deal with this. Is going to go for Regenerating before the Death Pact is off, so some of that healing from Regenerating was absorbed into the necrotic effect. The pets are on Anel. It looks like Dark Soul is going to play defensively, get himself a Fleshcraft up and running. should get up to an L, should try to stop the monk as soon as possible, because that is a lot of recovery the monk is doing right now. A ton of recovery. Goes in for a pet stun, does go into DR the rest of his stuns, which I don't know if that is a good move, but that is a move nonetheless. And Nell is going to just continue running, continue bailing away from the DK while they have it. Vivifies are flowing and is able to catch up on a lot of the health. Lexup available back for the monk with a Zuen this time and one set of images, so you should be pretty good. Dark Soul doesn't have a BF, doesn't run a trinket, and does have a death pack, but that's on cooldown. AMS not gonna stop. Actually, AMS might actually help with Zuen damage a little. Incap onto Dark Soul. Is he gonna go for a big Lexup? Gonna be a stun, and now Chicken's out of it with a Fist of Fury flying. Zuen already available. Darkseid get hit with a Lexip. No AMS for the Zuen. It looks like he is gonna be going down either way. Super unfortunate for the DK. I really do think if you AMS, they might have given him enough survivability. I really feel like it might have, but we won't know. Sorry, boys. Had to get a cough out of my had to get the frog in my throat real quick. Let's go to Brew Captain versus Anel. Anel just popped a lot of offensives, has defensives, but popped a lot of offensives for the last duel against the Death Knight. And with Brew Captain being up next at 41% dampening, not much you can really do in this situation. Going to be Alexi on Anel. The Relentless is going to get him out of the stun early, but Anel taking so much damage there in the setup. He's still ticking down, walling this off, and Brew Captain runs by, sees the wall. He knows, you know what, next kick is probably not going to be enough. Touch of death. Let's just eliminate him. That's a defensive who popped, but he's low enough. Let's just take him out. Poison is going to be up next as a Feral Druid. Got some bleeds up and running onto Brew, but that was a Ring of Peace to boop him away. And Poison just needs a little bit more damage onto Brew, who's still holding onto Karma, so he's in a good spot right now. Poison is going to try to go for a juke. Brew stops himself, so Poison did not get the reset. And that's going to be a Feral under a lot of pressure. Bash onto Brew with a big old bite to follow. Weapons of Order is available for Brew, taking this up. That's perfect opportunity for a Karma with those thorns. And I think Poison, as long as he does not get away, Bruce should be able to get a lot of value of that Karma. Getting capture, hold Poison in place for a second with a Fist of Fury. Poison can really go into a big kick and walk him out. I think Feral might go down, trying to keep himself alive as best as he can. Brew just needs a couple more globals. Convoke Spirits coming out, getting interrupted, so he can't even catch a heal. And Brew coming back from one to the next with Flexing Cutie going to be up next with a stun onto Brew. Not a lot of defense available unless he has a port. Does have a port, but it's way too close to him. Disarm onto Flexicute. Brew better get the hell out of there ASAP. Ring of Pieces up. Yeah, that's not going to be enough. And looks like he is going to be taken down. Well, Holy Doctor up next. Freezing Trap laying it in his feet. And Holy just walked right into it. Flexing, looking to get some dots from a distance. Holy Doctor is just going to peel behind the pillar with a Hand of Freedom just in case he gets a hit with a slow, I guess. But that was such a cool play by Brew just now, from one to the other, and with the Feral waited, he stopped himself from getting juked, so that was good for him. And it looks like Holy Doctor is just gonna have to wait this out until he can mount up and catch up to Flexing. Flexing setting up traps already. He knows that Holy Doctor is gonna run at him. There's gonna be a Tar Trap, not a Freezing Trap just yet. Feign Death onto the Templars. Holy Doctor, does he choose a trick? He doesn't even have a trinket, so he actually can't even trinket out of it. So Flexing got the full control of this duel. He could just go from stuns to traps and just AFK until the wings are down for the Paladin. Then Flexing can get at him if he wants to. Only if he wants to. Is going to mount up as Holy Doctor heading over to the other side, throwing the hammers while wings are still up. Those hammers do hurt. Those hammers do continue to hurt, especially if he's Kirin. I want to say he is Kirin because of his cloak. I mean, I guess it could be that he's not Kirin, but I'm guessing most Paladins are, even after the Kirin thing got nerfed recently. Flexing catch himself a camo, so it's going to be a lot of reset. And it's going to get the dots on the Holy Doctor with a stun to follow. Bubble coming out from the Paladin. Flexing knows he doesn't need to take any of this free damage from Holy Doctor. Sprinting out of there with a cheetah. And is going to head around the corner, stay away from Holy Doctor as best as possible. Is going to maintain the dots on him as best as he can. The hammer was flying, but he doesn't get the random proc of hammers this time. Big break on that Shield of Vengeance by Flexicute. Holy Doctor's actually in a real bad spot. Hodge into Flexing, trying to go for a bunch of damage. Feign Death does absorb a lot of that setup, and Holy might need to go for a lot of heals. That's going to be a Freezing Trap on Holy. Not a lot he can really do with his health right now. Is going to go for Word of Glories, but we are 15 minutes into this duel. That first duel between two Shamans set up this duel with a high dampening at 61%, boys. not much you can really do in that situation, because now all the healing is gone. Flexing is only alive with the much health he has is only because he's been ahead on health. What are all these slimes he has right now? They're just spitting out Holy Doctor. Oh my goodness, this man just gets, how many slimes is there? There's like 3. Is that a trinket? That has to be a trinket or something. I feel like that has to be a trinket. I want to say it's a soul bind. Mostly because the shaman also had the same ability. The shaman had the same thing. Or maybe there's somebody else in the other game that had the same thing. Tarejo trying to see if you might be able to avoid all the traps. Trying to see if you can leap onto flexing. Nice leap, cool animation. Kind of locked like this. But the freezing trap is going to stop in place. And flexing does have the dots and the dot game rolling. Tarejo charging in, and flexing goes in for Eternal, trying to avoid the damage of the haunt. Saw it from a mile away. Not only are you rushing at the guy, but also you're just so flashy, man. Darkness is going to drop for Tarejo. I don't really know if he meant to drop it, but it's going to be darkness down with a freezing trap to fall and no trinket. And he actually can't really do much. The hunter is cutting him constantly. He's dotted up completely. Finally gets a stun into flexing. Does he go for a big damage? This will be his opportunity right now to make something happen. Super low in health. Harpoon onto him, and I think flexing is going to end up taking him out. Man, that was rough. Flexing and Anali did some work on that team. Nice job, nice job. Huh. That was rough, dude. I'm Kirindal. That was rough, though, dude. Either way. Yeah, I guess he didn't really get a lucky judgment proc then as a Kirin, right? Paladin. I think you got to start using it, I think, as early as possible to hope for the procs, right? Just to put on cooldown SAP. Let's get another group up and running, boys, yeah? Let's get a group up and running, boys. We got Wish Captain 5 out of 5. Mithrin is ready. My lord, are you ready, my guy? What's up, gal? How you doing, my man? How you doing, my dude? SL 9, 10? Okay, 10. It is 10. Perfect, perfect. And we got a group on Horde. I think my lord was trying to get a group on Horde. While we're waiting for people, man, let me read this text real quick. It's a long one. No, man, FML. Oh, it's all good. Milord 2 out of 5. Dude, Hordes are just in there grinding. Actually, no, Wish Captain was Horde. But Hordes are grinding the keys, dude. Yo, my dude, what's up, Rune? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. Very good, thanks. How about you? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm doing pretty good. Been raiding a lot this week, so I've been pretty exhausted, man. But I've been pretty good otherwise. Okay, I guess we can get Chicago versus Mithrin. I think that's what I'll do for now. Just to get another duel in here. Chicago and Mithrin. Here we go, boys. The majority of the games I've had with sub bros. Yo, 100% cred, dude. If Milord Pal wants to join me, I got 3 people. Brew Captain. Yo, Milord, if you want to pop with Brew Captain, man, on AR52, dude. Probably has an LFG group up and running too. Well, welcome to get him in. Get in that group, man. Yeah, I think everybody on Horde is either grinding arenas this week or Mythic Pluses, and I think it's both. Managed to get 1.4 the third time with an Affliction War. Like, nice, dude. That's awesome. I haven't really get to do too many arenas on my rogue. I've been kind of trying to find some free time where me and my healer can queue some 2s. But also been trying to get as much what's the word? As much time spent inside of dungeons and inside of the raid to get our ATC for the week. We're trying to see if we can get an ATC in week 1, man. So down, what item level are you? 193. My weapons still suck though. It's a decent item level, but my weapons blow. I haven't been super lucky on loot either. Like super unlucky actually. Holy shit. I need to get a weapon. I've been doing keys constantly to see if I can get a weapon. Not even like 10. I mean like 7s, 8s, 9s, and 10s if I can for a weapon. Like 1 main hand, dude. That's all I need. It's gonna be a huge upgrade. We'll be doing an arena, just the elite transmog. Dude, I need to do that. Me and my healer are probably gonna grind it out when I have some free time. Because I gotta figure out my free time, his free time. So we're trying to find some time when both of us are free. And like late at night when I'm raiding would normally be the time when we would queue. But normally would raid Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and that's it for the week. But since it's the first week of Heroic, we're trying to get our ATC. And we're trying to see if we can get our AUTC as well as much gear as we can out of it to put it on farm, right? Get it done, get the achievement, put us on a higher rank, put stuff on farm this first week. So we've been pushing in extra days for raiding. And we're down for, we killed all the bosses except for last one, Denathrius. And hopefully on Heroic we'll be able to get take care of him pretty quickly. Alrighty. We got ourselves flexing. Hopefully one person on team 1 is gonna zone in at some point. Hopefully we didn't get a DC. We'll just start with it. So Twitch. We got ourselves team 2 ready to go with Cat Jam as a feral druid. We got ourselves Obliteration on that fire mage with Akitra as a sub rogue, with Chet Morton as a red paladin, and Demonic Rogue as an outlaw panda. Wow, that's a lot of combos I wouldn't expect. We got ourselves Shaq here in the back with Flex and Cutie. We got ourselves Nell as well as Chicago. They are missing a 5th, but hopefully the 5th will zone in sometime soon. I think you guys should just get a roll to figure out who's going first to last. And whoever's the 5th that zones in should probably end up going last or something. Chet is already out and about as a red paladin. It looks like he's going to be going up against Chalk. It looks like the 5th is going to be here, Poison. So I guess they're sending him last or first, or maybe have him roll to figure out who's going first or last. They have plenty of time. 30 seconds to do the duel. Chet and Chalk giving each other a bit of a courtesy bow. Nice smog, by the way. What are those shoulders? Are those LFR shoulders? There's no way, right? Like the yellow. It looks so good. This bone and yellow looks so good. Chalk is gonna go with a big old ascendance at the beginning. He's ascending, boys! Big trinket out of that stun, not being held down by no Hodges into a big old Sunder as Shield of Vengeance is about to pop on him. Better have the Maelstrom for a big kill after the Shield of Vengeance. It looks like Chet is going to hold on to the Shield of Vengeance just because Chalk couldn't have enough damage to break through it. He is going to start using all that Maelstrom to get himself as much self-heal as possible. Should be able to get a double zap on Chet, but Chet switching pace a little bit with his holy power. Going to go for Word of Glories as soon as his health starts dipping. No more Tempest Verdicts. Only Tempest Verdicts while you're high up in a health, but otherwise Word of Glories just for that freebie survivability. And those Tempest Verdicts are burning through Chet pretty hard right now. Is going to get himself an Earth Shield. Might need to go for more Maelstrom. Needs himself more melee hits onto Chet in order to get more Maelstroms. Used his wolves already, so now he's looking like he's going to tuck his tail and run. Can't even use wall because it's not going to be able to deal with the holy damage that Chet got. It looks like it's going to be a Hodge. I think it's going to be out. Chalk does get himself a heal at the last second. I don't even know how. Needs himself a big heal. Try to wall it, but the holy power and holy damage goes through that wall. I don't even know what that wall is called. It's shorter than a normal wall. But it makes you immune from physical damage, but makes you unable to react. Chet popping off big damage onto Nelly. And it's going to be big damage out of the red paladin until the disarm comes out. And at least not in a good spot right now. Big Templar. Oh my god. I don't even know what happened just now. No karma. It looked like he didn't even have a global. He just got hit by one ability into a next. I don't even know what happened just now. But it looks like it's going to be Chicago up next as an enhancement shaman. I keep trying to figure out who is who on the keybinds. And it keeps out the wrong people. But so far, Chet is 2-4-0. It's 2-0 right now. Just completely took the mug downtown, dude. I don't even understand. I was expecting to get on defensive. What did he hit him with? What was that? Probably a conduit or something. Bro, I don't even know what kind of paladin he is. Is he Kyrian? Hodge on to Chicago is going to go for a trinket immediately. Big harvest off of the paladin. Harvesting his health for their own. Big damage, but also massive recovery. Does get for a free heal. And Chet does not land an interrupt. If Maelstrom is at about 4 or higher, that's generally a fast kick that you won't be able to stop. Big Sunder onto Chet. Trying to keep Chet nearby for the Counter-Strike Totem. Counter-Strike Totem should do a bit of damage zapping him back too. Unless he eliminates it like he did just now. Shield of Vengeance still holding the stroke for Chet. Recovering health while he has the Absorb. Hodge in Chicago trying to get those Templars verdicts back to back. Is playing Kyrian. So I think that was a double judgment. Big Templars at the end. Paladins got a nerf, especially the Kyrian Paladin. But it looks like for Chet, that nerf didn't even touch him. And it was never supposed to happen next week, which I'm pretty sure has already happened. Big bottom to Chet with a route to follow. Poison Soaks. Just looking to maybe get some line of sight away from Chet. The Paladin is taking a little bit of damage. We're not a dampening yet. So you might as well spam the Sword of Glories. Look at that recovery, man. The thorns, the bleeds, and he was doing A-okay. Not getting interrupted by the Feral to get his cast off. Not doing it. You better just generate some holy power and just transfer it into Word of Glories. Maybe gonna go aggressive here. That is going to be a Feral with a Hodge, not trinketing anything in chat. Might need to get himself some holy power in order to catch up on heal. The Feral back and out. It's perfect opportunity to use some of that mana in order to flash the light, because chat doesn't really use mana except for Crusader Strike. That's really the only ability that even makes him use mana. Get into some more holy power off of Poison Soaks while available for the Feral. Shed did have himself the mid-long wings, not real wings, so next go could be pretty big. That's gonna be Poison trying to get some jukes, but Shed, being a paladin, that's a bit of a wheelchair class. He's just not fast enough to run out of the platform. So he sees Poison Soaks running out and then leaping, and he's like, okay, well, my slow paladin, but he's just gonna turn right to him. Hodge on to Poison, maybe big damage. Final verdict comes out, Hammer comes in, didn't get the procs. And looks like Poison is going to catch himself at least one regrowth back into the bear form. Cat form, maim, might be a defensive on Shed. Does not sit in that stump for too long. I think it might have been a human racial. Is gonna, did he just use the Kyrian to clear himself of bleeds? He might have. I saw like a little shimmer in his chest. Little Kyrian shimmer in his chest. I don't know if that was the potion or not. But he's not really dealing with bleeds, so might have just cleaned those bleeds off there. Gonna be a big Convoke, is gonna trick out of the human racial, interrupting immediately. He just saved that trinket just for the Convoke. He doesn't need to let the Feral get the freebie off of him. Shield of Vengeance is available. Barskin Thorns is up for a Poison Soak. Is gonna go for a maim. That Shield of Vengeance does slap back to him. Hodge, as Shed goes for wings, maybe big damage available. Judgment up, maybe next up is Verdict, does the trick. Looks like Shed is gonna have to get a defensive. Didn't use full wings, that's just a mid-long wings though. So he's not popping off real wings, I think, until Poison trinkets something, when he knows he can land the kill. Bash onto Chet. Poison super low in health, trying to get a big old bites. Final verdict coming out. Big kill for Poison, though. Does get himself a massive reset there. And is going to try to see if he can bail out. The Hand of Hindrance does come out. Just has to power shift to get out of that. It looks like Chet is going to be stuck in the Ursos for a little bit. As we're hitting that 6 minutes into the duel, 8%. Finally, we're going to be seeing some healing reduction. The Consecration does not get the cat out of stealth. Hodge onto Poison. Still has a trinket. Looks like that's actual wings coming out for Chet. Looks like Poison thinks he can survive it with Barkskin. Thorns is up. Chet could go for a big defensive here. Not going to sit that maim long at all. And Poison still maintaining himself. So far, Chet has been just an unstoppable juggernaut. Pretty slow as a class, but hard-hitting and big healing. And that's going to be that Tempest Verdict. Taking out the Feral with flexing. Last man left, and nobody has been able to get through the bubble of Chet. Hasn't even forced the bubble out of this guy. Flexing is going to have to do something in order to force the bubble out of him. Trying to get the nades in. Chakrams coming out. Trinkets out of the hammer just so next go for Chet. Could be huge. Does throw in the Maldraxxus Chakram, so that's going to do quite a bit of damage to Chet. And that's going to be Chet potentially using a bubble here, trying to maintain his health as best possible while wings are up. Hand of Freedom to walk away from the Harpoon. Did not have real wings, that was mid-long wings, but is going to be able to get himself flashlights back to back, flexing, looking to catch himself some heals as well. Chet still holding on to Bop and Bubble, so that's huge. About a minute left on those wings, so we're not going to be seeing his big burst in just a bit. Let's see him get himself the mid-long wings very, very, very soon. That's going to be Harpoon. I think Flexing is trying to give Chet opportunity to start healing. Harpoon in, interrupt him. Big hammer comes out for Chet. Could be huge right now. Final verdict. Looking for big damage. Is going to be Turtle. And Chet is going to go for another set of wings with a mid-long wings by the looks of it. Trying to give himself a bit of a heal. His health is still doing just fine at 70% dampening. The dampening just didn't go long enough at all. And Chet getting hit with a stun. Flexing. Trying to maintain the damage on him as best as he can. Was that tranquilizing shot just now? The purple, just purple. Was that? Also, did your pet just? Oh, I was thinking his pet maybe died, but he kind of poured it back to him. Flexing unable to run away from Chet. That's going to be a freezing trap that doesn't last long at all. Feign death for a second. Does have another trap ready. Chet is ignoring it completely. Flexing just doesn't have much left. No trick available. I think Chet just has him here. Nothing can stop this Paladin at this point, and that's going to be Paladin 1v5. Getting crows on him. Getting spat on by a slime. And massive healing for this man. Pallies, especially Kyrian Pallies, just he got nerfed. Final verdict makes any mistakes 30% more holy damage instead of what, 50. And the Kyrian throw ability does less damage than Judgment themselves in PvP. It's like 25% nerf on that. And when you get the conduit, it sends one less hammer. So it's supposed to, I think, send 3. Now it can send 2. Also very RNG if it does. I think there's still a nice synergy enough with that playstyle where paladins have honor talents that work with judgments. Most of their health percentage damage, which I think is a big portion of that combo. I could be wrong. It's been a bit since I've seen paladin honor talents. But yeah. Hey, chill. My class is bad. Yeah, true. Alright, but let's get another going, yeah? Let's get another up and running. I guess we're gonna get, let's get Mithran's team versus Wish Captain. Because my lord is in our group, and we gotta have a pally off at this point. How do you deal with a paladin? You throw another paladin at it. Easy. Here we go, boys. Here we go. Wish Captain versus Mithran, boys. Ba-da-ba-ba. That's insane. Almost as good as my shadow pace. AFK, AFIK, only one. What's AFIK? AFAIK. One acronym I don't remember at all, dude. As far as I can remember, as far as I know, as far as I. Okay, yeah, that's what it means. Okay, thanks, chat. Appreciate you. President P just got a good matchup. What's up, Atherman? How you doing, my man? I was just a nerf mind game, so I didn't have to play my Venthyr or my Priest. Really hate the vampire aesthetics. Okay, isn't Necrolord also pretty good? I could be wrong. Isn't Necrolord pretty good though? I thought Necrolord was pretty good. I know that the Kyrian is like a little bit weird. It's the 3-minute cooldown. I think it could potentially be hidden good. I just don't think anybody found a build that makes it good yet. I could be wrong again, dude. I could be wrong. Alrighty, boys. Twitch. We got ourselves team 2 that actually just had a paladin win everything for him, but part of the team is Cat Jam. We got ourselves Kitro. We got ourselves Chet, who just won 1v5. Demonic Rogue in the back, and Obliterate is a Fire Mage versus team 1 with Banzakashi. We got ourselves Redamine. Okay. Brew Captain as well with Lord Pally in the back. Oh, look at this, guys. Wait. Look at this guy. You got a Mog. You got a Mog, nice looking. We got a Tarejo as well. It's going to be Brew Captain. Trying to see if he might be able to deal with Demonic Rogue. He's going to get knocked out, stealth. As a Panda instant trinket off of that, what looked like Elixir. It was Elixir. That's going to be Demonic. Trying to see if he might be able to get us up. That's going to be Evasion down for him. Pistol shots coming out as he gets hit with the disarm as the Drone Rush comes out. No more trinket for Demoniac, so it's going to be a little bit a Demonic Rogue. It's going to be a little bit tough for him to get himself a bit of a setup. Killing spree onto Brew, but Brew got so much. Damn. There it is. Demonic Rogue down. It's tough being an outlaw. I think his opener got messed up a little bit though. Definitely opener got messed up. Just a hair. Just a little. Just a little. Next up is going to be Cat Jam, which is Mithrin, by the way. As a Feral Druid. Versus Brew. Brew barely had to use a lot of cooldowns on him. Does not catch him out of stealth. Super unfortunate with an incap to follow. That's going to be Fist of Fury missing Cat Jam, though. Does get a restart with the Shadow Meld. This is going to be a big old bite into Brew Captain. He needs to wait until the big old Convoke. I think Brew Captain's not going to trigger. Oh! Oh my god! Cat Jam came in with the big bites out of nowhere. Well, there it is. Didn't even have to Convoke that, too. He just went in there. He just went in ham. He went in at him hard. Well, there it is. Cat Jam just eliminated the guy. Tarejo is going to be up next, though, as a DA dude. Facial on DA on Blood Elves, by the way. Such a good decision, Blizzard. Such a good decision. At least he's going to give him a bit of an honor duel. Going to walk away, and Cat Jam is going to be able to reset. There's going to be a Spectral Sight coming out for... Wait, Tarejo lagging a little? Hopefully he's not lagging too bad, dude. Spectral Sight is out. Is going to get the cat out of the bag early. Still lagging a little bit, though. I'm really hoping he gets... Looks like Cat Gem is not giving an opportunity. Just going to go Convoking the guy. You're wrathing the rest of the team, it looks like. Okay. Well, that was rude, Cat Jam. Mithrin, that was a rude boy. That guy was lagging. Should have probably given him a second. And now you're going to give him honor duel. He gave me the bow. He gave it an honorable bow. And you're going to treat him like this? You kidding me? You're kidding me. Rude. Rude boy. Damn. Random is going to be up next, though. As a Retribution Paladin with... I like your Mog. I like the chest piece. I like everything, actually. It's all like frosty looking. He got the weapon with a frosty effect. Trinket blind onto Cat Jam. He's going to go for a big old trinket. Trying to set up some big dams onto Redamin. Who's actually got him so big hammer. Good proc onto Cat Jam. Bleeding out, though. Is going to have to go for Word of Glory. Catgem, if you could poke out, just skull bash him. I don't think he's going to do it. I think he's just going to wait out the Paladin on his wings. He's going to catch himself a reset. Nice whiff by Redamin as Catgem does pop into stealth. Jukes to the right. Redamin keeps going. I don't mean whiff in a bad way, by the way. I meant to say juke. I meant to say whiff. That sounds real bad. Because he kind of ran and past Cat and then he pressed Wake of Ash. It's almost like he whiffed it, but he wasn't trying to whiff. You know, he was sick. You get what I mean. Bob immediately. Whoa. He's just not letting Catgem get an opener at all. And Catgem is going to have to bail out of there. Does catch a re-stealth. So this is good. Catgem does not have a trinket though, so this is in a bad spot. If you can get at... Oh, God, that divine... Oh, he got that ranged storm legendary. Really? That's crazy. It makes the divine storm do a little bit more damage, so he's probably going for divine storm procs. But it also got Catgem out because it travels forward. That's crazy. It is going to throw judgments. The Catgem double judgment is going to go for a bit of a Word of Glory after. Has a lot of holy power to maintain himself. There's going to be lots of Word of Glories back to back. It's going to hit Catgem with a Hand of Hindrance, ponying up with a Hand of Freedom to follow. And Catgem is in a bad spot unless he can go for a setup. Lerman still has a bubble if necessary. Catgem trying to wall this off. Is going to go for a main with Convoke. Bubble coming out for Redamin, which is super unfortunate. Catgem, I don't know how you're going to be able to survive this one. Unless you can do something. And Redamin goes in for a blind, making sure the Catgem cannot escape. Yeah, I think it might be a Roar. Maybe Roar Cyclone would have been the play. Power shift. He might be able to escape. The boy is doing it. He's getting out of there alive with the regrowth, catching up on a lot of health. And is going to be able to dip back into stealth. With Redamin, not a lot of defenses left. Does have a Hodge, maybe. Wings are up. Hodge, Catgem does have a chicken for it. Might be able to go for big damage himself. Big damage out of the both of them. Catgem is not dead just yet. Redamin goes down. Redamin actually went down to the bleeds, trying to get himself a heal. And Catgem survives to win and fight another duel with the Banzakashi. Try to get an opener on him, but Catgem got a reset. What was that? Oh my goodness. What was that? Yo, he got a cheat death too. That was so perfect with the bleeds. He just played aggressive. I don't think he expected that either. That's crazy. Why did the Paladin bop everything he did? It's not a sub-rogue. He just bopped the openers. I mean, maybe that's what you're supposed to do, because maybe it's too much jam. But that's crazy. And it's going to be a bit of a stealth duel. Banzakashi is a balance druid. Doesn't mean you should discount him. He's not as scary as the Feral, but like a Feral versus Boomy, Boomy can still win. Especially if he got Convoke. He could just Convoke him down with big Star Surges. Not much you can really do about that. That's going to be rough, but Catgem is going to pop into stealth and kind of just chill there for a bit. Just kind of going for a bit of an AFK reset while he's got it. Yo, that was rough, dude. That was stomach churning. I'm not even gonna lie. That was a stomach churning duel. It looks like Banzakashi is gonna come out. Catgem used to get himself a bit of a re-heal. Is gonna get an opener onto Banzakashi. Probably gonna go for a big bite in the opener. Is gonna go for the big old bite. Big damage out of that bite. Jesus! What the? This Feral's kind of insane. Mithrin really came a long way, dude. Mithrin used to be that goober who would come to the streams, try his best. Still a goober, but a goober with a mean bite now. He's just owning. Milord Pallet trinkets out of that stun. Is going to get a stun to Catgem. Big Kieran coming out for big damage with the Tempest Verdicts to follow. Trying to make as much damage happen into Catgem. Is going to go for a maim real quick while Barskin kept him alive. And Catgem looking to just walk away from Milord Pallet. Possible roar. Milord Pallet does not set a roar long. Catgem trying to use the mobilities best he can. Almost caught himself a proper restyle just now. Is going to have to get some combo points off of Milord Pallet. Maybe even get Convoke the Spirits. Maybe that'll give him a heal. Getting interrupted on it, but I think it might be over. Is not going to get that second cheat death. First cheat death, that's like a 10 minutes DR in it. The pod is so dumb. Yo, the pod is a gameplay changer, dude. That's a game changer. Next up is going to be Akitra. Yo, Mithrin just, I think, he stood his ground. He played really, really well. He stood his ground against, I think, 4, right? 1 Paladin. The Demon Hunter, I think he might have, well, the Demon Hunter maybe might have been the cheesy kill. We could maybe agree on that. Witch Captain, that was a good one. The Demon Hunter was maybe too cheesy. The Paladin, really well done. So you got to give him credit. The Boomy, also well done. Miller Pal is going to be the lone man standing on Team 1 and be hitting that 8-minute mark, 19% dampener. Cheap shot by Kitra is going to go for boah. Unless you bubble it, there's nothing you can do as a paladin with 100% crit like that. Jesus. We're just playing the 100% crit Lego, dude. I gotta get myself. I decided to upgrade my current auto Lego, but I'm gonna get crit Lego next week. I have to, I feel like, at this point. I feel like I have to. Yo, that was nutty. That was absolutely nutty, dude. Absolutely nutty. Insane. Actually insane. Alrighty, boys. Let's get another open running, yeah? Yo, dude, that was crazy. That was actually crazy. Well done, boys. 11, 12. Here we go. I was so close. He 30%. Yeah, that was rough, man. That was rough. Subsum's decent. Yeah, we might need to get our group another go so Subro can actually get a full chance to play. Buff Red, our class sucks. Buff Reds. True, true. Do we got Witch Captain Mithrin again? Need one more? Okay, we'll wait, we'll wait. Yo, Buff Reds, what's up, Revenge? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one, my dude. Hope you're having a good one, my man. 3 GCDs against plate? That's crazy. But also 100% crit, and he does bypass 30% armor in PvP. So, yeah. I mean, it's sub-rogues, man. They're paladins. Oh, well, boy, how you doing, my man? They're paladins. Just delete the class. Find out about you. I mean, they're pretty good, man. Need 2 more. Mithrin was losing people, dude. Props to Cat Gem. I might just have to guys queue against Cat Gem again in his group. Make Warriors mortal and do 100% damage in PvP. Lol. Make Warriors mortal and do 100% more damage in PvP. You mean immortal, right? Is Affliction dead? I don't see any in here for days. For duels? I feel like I don't know what people are playing for PvP. I think people are just trying to figure out what specs are the best for Warlocks right now for PvP. Sub is fine, lol. Well, sub is broken if you don't, do anything about it. If it's 100% crit Lego and you pop in every CD, maybe you should trinket it, maybe, or something. I really don't know. You know what I mean? I don't know. I don't know. Need 3 more? All right. Must already hits for over 10k, but my ass. They're actually buffing Mortal Strike in PvE by 20%. Which is probably good. It probably needs a buff for PvE. Chicago's ready? Alright, we'll get Wish Captain and a Chicago. Ruins of Lord Aaron, boys. Let's save this one. I hope I did. That was a good duel. Alrighty. Shadow eats, right? Don't think anything else does though. I don't know. Sub-rogues seem to do pretty good, right? Alrighty. Switch. We got us a team 2 with or is it Shock? I think it's time to look at Shock. It's got an inside of Obliteration, but we got also Obliteration here as well with Flexicutie. Just kind of watching it, I guess. Annelie, I'm not gonna mess up your name. Annelie. I'm just gonna call you Annelie. Within Chicago's Enhancement Shaman versus Team Banzakashi. With Redamine, we got ourselves Tarejo, we got ourselves Milord Pala and Brew. Cat, ooh, switching up the mocks on us. Okay, I see. I like that. And Redamine looks like he's gonna be first up versus Shaq. He is back. His name is Shaq. And he is back. Was that a final verdict randomly thrown out by Redamine? Is gonna go for a blind onto Shaq, who's gonna go for trick, and big ascendance coming out. It's gonna be Wesley with the EU Dono. Yo, boys, can we get a hashtag Wesley Games in chat showing appreciation for the big EU bones? Appreciate you, my man. Gonna be Sunshine coming down for Shaq. Shaq does not get the stun into Redamine, though. Is gonna continue just massacring my boy. as he has a wall rolling. At least it's not the wall in melee immunity wall. At least it's a proper wall. Maybe a maelstrom necessary for a heal. It looks like Shaq is going to be going down. Unforge. Redimine the Paladin just came at him super hard. Trinketed immediately. Didn't give the boy a chance. It looks like Chicago is going to be up next as another enhancement shaman. From one enhance into the next, man. It is going to be a little bit rough. Boys, hashtag Wesley Games in chat. Showing appreciation for wonderful, beautiful donor, my man. Appreciate you so much, dude. Appreciate you, my guy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. From Netherlands, yo, glad you joined my videos, man. What are you doing, Redimine? Hitting him with a hand of hindrance. What are you doing with that? Get your steward out. Who's watching you duel? Don't be dishonorable while your steward watches you duel. Also, why do these little guys need to be in the arena? I feel like they shouldn't have to see this carnage. Those little bird dudes. That's gonna be Chicago taking lots of damage. Gonna be that harvest turning around to Redimine. Big damage bubble coming out. Chicago went for ascendance. Not really sure if that's really gonna help him in this situation. Trying to go for healing surge, but also trying not to get interrupted. It's gonna be healing surge. Redimine could have went for an interrupt. It looks like misses rebuke. Blinded Chicago. Was also blinded. Redimine tried to recover a couple flash of lights. Chicago is not gonna have ascendance for too long. Got himself heroism though. And Redimine looking to bail the hell out of the Chicago is on him like glue, but kind of lagging all over the place, but still trying to stay on him as best possible into a elemental blast, interrupting him with holy. That was actually so much damage out of Chicago with the Venthyr ability, by the way. That was nuts, dude. That was insane. This is going to get himself a quick heal real quickly. With a Counter-Strike totem for a second. That's going to be Redimine not eliminating that thing. So that's going to be kind of free damage if he does choose to attack Chicago. It's almost like his own shield of vengeance, and that Counter-Strike totem is getting quite a bit of value actually. As Redimine just continuing to slap Chicago around. That's going to be Hex onto the Paladin. I called him every other name except for Paladin, and Redimine in the end Divine Storm through Chicago with that storm traveling forwards. He must be playing the proc version of that. It must be at this point. Next up is going to be Flight Security getting started onto Redimine, who got himself a Blessing of Protection. Is going to remove it with the Tranquilizing Shot, which removes magic effects as well as enrages. Definitely remove the magic effects of Redimine, but not the rage that this Paladin is holding as this Hunter just keeps kiting him around. Redimine having to shift gears. All the holy power again spent. Actually get a stun on the pet by accident by the looks of it. Maybe Flexing did go for feign death. Try not to get interrupted on holy. 1 second. Generate as much holy power as they can. 2, 3rd. Dumping all that holy power onto Word of Glories. Every single one of them. He can't get super low. That's going to be a kill shot from the Hunter downtown. Does get himself a Word of Glory to recover by a hair. Needs more holy power. The pet is perfect for it. Turn around, hit the pet. Final verdict as the Hunter rounds the bend. Is going to go for a feign death. Blind coming out, and Redimine might be able to get himself some flash of lights. Looks like he's going to be able to recover just fine. We are at almost 4 minutes into this duel. No dampening quite yet. It looks like Flexing might actually have the thing turn around on him. Redimine swap it to the pet, having to use Word of Glories while Seraphim is running, so that should give him more versatility, which should be more healing, into a freezing trap. Ooh, that looked cool. That animation looked cool with a hammer. But it's going to get frozen for the time being, and Flexing does dip out of there completely into a camo. Looking for a full reset against Redimine. This Paladin is really giving these boys what, dude, honestly. Redimine just got himself lots of pumpage going. He maintained himself. That was a clutch close one against Flexing, dude. Flexing got so much damage to him. And Redimine making sure to get those free Crusader strikes off of Flexing Cutie's pet. Which is actually pretty good. I think that can give him free Divine Storms too, which should be pretty good damn too. Flexing out of a turtle, out of exhilaration, no trinket for a bit. And Redimine honestly might need to close the gap, pop some wings if he has any. He does have them. Final verdict onto Flexing is going to be a freezing trap to stop him. Manding Benders coming out for Flexing. Good force out, a big offensive out of Redimine. And should be able to slow him down. The Paladin charging in. Does he have a Hammer of Justice? If he has, this will be perfect for him. Got a lot of damage ready. Flexing not looking too good right now. And looks like Redimine does end up clapping him out. Who is up next on the other team? We only got 2. We got Anneli. And we got ourselves Obliteration. It looks like he's going to be Fur next up. I can't really say first. This is not first. And I think that's the first time he actually got to play, though. I think that is the first time he actually got to play. Obliter is trying to wait out Redimine a little bit. Not approaching him just yet. What is Redimine looking like? He actually got nothing left defensive-wise. So, Obliteration has a perfect opportunity to score a kill here. And if he's careful, not taking too much damage from Redimine, he can set himself up for the next duel. You've been a good spot. Wesley, thank you so much for the donut, man.
To thank me, man, I think I can thank you more for making the videos for everybody, and I also like to support people in this rough time.
Wesley, I appreciate that. You are a gentleman and a scholar. Can we get a hashtag Wesley for the 5 EU bones, the big bones? Thank you so much, my dude. Appreciate ya. Redman getting assaulted by frostballs from the mirror images around the corner, around the bend. Obliteration not willing to push up just yet. Yeah, as a setup. Combustion coming out, maybe fat finger that. I'm not sure if he planned to use it, but that's gonna be Pyrus flying a Redman. Who's gonna be able to recover the burn afterwards. Hand of Freedom is ready for him. It looks like a Blit is not gonna be able to do much about it. Those frostballs don't really do much except slowing Redman down, but the Hand of Freedom, how much more can it slow? I don't think even it was a 50% slow. It's like a 20% slow, 30% maybe. Obliteration is going to take a bit of damage here, though. Trinkets laid out of that Hodge, throwing Phoenixes at Redman's face. Try to see if we can kite him around a bit. Blind onto the Mage, and that's going to be Redman catching up on all the heals. Obliteration still has a lot of defenses ready. Does he play normal blinks, by the way? He might be playing normal blinks, not shimmers, so... Actually, I don't even know if he does. Bubble coming out for Redman. Looks like he was able to get one back with an Ice Ball coming out for Obliteration. Didn't want to get obliterated just yet. Is going to have himself the heal. I think he has the conduit that gives him heal while an Ice Block. So it's actually recovered a lot of health. Wait, that's a game changer for mages. That's a game changer. Got himself their alter time. Meteor coming down onto Redman. Is going to have him set up with a breath inside of the Meteor and is kiting him away. Redman is going to pop the Kirin Vial to get himself a bit of a self-heal. And a Blade got more Phoenixes and Pyroblast to burn. But Redman is going to be able to catch himself behind the set in the middle. Is going to be able to recover some health. Obliteration sitting down for some food immediately. Final verdict, I don't know if it clipped Obliteration or not. It might have. And Redman is still just charging in. Looks like a Blade does play Shimmer maybe? It's hard to tell, but I think it might be a Cauterize for Obliteration right now. Unless he can do something. Trying to pop Invis, it goes to Cauterize. I don't think he will get a proper Invis out of this. Yeah. Try to see if he can go food. Wait, Redman is not aware. I don't think Redman paid attention. Does he know that Obliteration is just chowing down? Bliv literally ran to a corner and just started eating, and Redman is just like, okay, I'll just wait it. Interesting. I think a Blit is playing normal blink, by the way. So should be able to deal with stuns pretty easily. Not a blind, though. Pops images, so it's going to be able to absorb some of the damage it's going to take. Breath onto Redman and does have alter time, so should be able to alter time back to the same position. In case Redman goes in for big hams, it looks like the Paladin is approaching. A Blit using an alter time for that mobility, chucking out a bunch of pyros, even trying to get a fireball in there. I don't know if he has an honor talent with a fireball and whatnot. Getting hit with the final verdict. I think it might be lights out for him. Might be the final hour. That's going to be the seed available, and Redman looking to destroy the seed before it is able to recover Obliteration's health. It looks like he was able to take him out. Annalie is going to be the last one as a Windwalker. It looks like Redman might be able to cap it off as a Paladin. Potentially a second 1v5 for the duel today. There's going to be a Hodge onto Annalie with an in-cap onto Redman. Is going to bop. This Paladin's just popping every defensive. I don't really know if he needed to bop, but he did. Big Hammer's getting thrown at Annalie. Oh, Annalie does have a Karma, though. Propped maybe a little too early. I don't think Annalie will be able to do much with that Karma. I think he's playing good Karma, too, so he kind of needs the Paladin to hit him to get value. He's going to get the Zoan and images. Is going to recover a little bit of health, at least. And Redman needs more Holy Power. Needs the Ward of Glory at 28% dampener. Stone Judgments. Blades of Righteousness. Fist of Fury coming down. Final verdict goes to the Fist, though. And Redman actually... Oh! Almost had a 1v4. Just needed some kind of CC onto Annalie and would have been over. But the Monk takes him out with a touch of death at the very end. And Annalie is going to be able to survive the next duel. Versus who, though? Tarajo looks like he's going to come out. And so far, Tarajo's giving people an honor duel. He's just hoping somebody gives him an honor duel, man. You know what I mean? He's giving a bit of an honor duel. He sees that he's ready. You're going to charge in. You know what? He's ready to go. Trink is at in-cap with the leg sweep to follow. With the Fist of Fury right after. Just giving him a back massage. And that's going to be Weapons of Wardo for Annalie. As Tarajo does drop down Darkness. Stun onto Annalie. Does he go in for big damage? The Haunt does come out with a massive I-beam. Does cancel the I-beam right after Annalie. Not a lot of defensive to the left. The Haunt killing him right now. It's Mana. Oh no. Tarajo whips around the corner with a bit of a fell rush to the end. Taking him out with Redman. 3 kills. Wait, I thought he had 4. I was under impression Redman had 4 for some reason. I don't know. Because you got the... Unless someone left. So you got the mage. You got the 2 shamans. That's 3. There's a monk. And was there somebody else or did someone leave? Team Obliv. I think that was... I don't know then. Who? No, it should have been 4. The hunter, you're right, the hunter. That should have been 4. Why did you only get 3 kills? Did somebody leave? Somebody might have left. So maybe it didn't count the kill. It did not kill the monk. That would have been the 5th. But the hunter, yes, there was also the hunter. That's weird that it only counted 3. Damn. Sadger left. It's okay, man. It's okay, Mithrin. It's all good. Don't worry about it, guy. Don't worry about it, buddy. Yeah, the seed doesn't count. Okay, no, he killed the... I guess he killed the seed. Oh, okay, the seed doesn't count. So he killed the seed kills the mage. I guess that would work, right? I guess that would work. He killed the seed kills the mage, because the seed kept the mage alive until it didn't. What's up, everyone? What's up, Orbido? How you doing, my man? PvP isn't bounced around 1v1 anyway. That is true. That is true. Yeah, don't explain it then. That's interesting. That's still 1v4, dude. That's still 1v4 in my eyes, even though it doesn't count on the board. Because he got the mage. Yo, dude, I'll be honest. With that seed, I have gotten juked so much by people, dude. I've gotten juked by people so often. I think I got him, and then I don't. And it's over. Hey, boys. We gotta call the stream just a hair early. I know we still have about 30 minutes on stream. A little bit more, actually. But I'm actually gonna call the stream here, boys, a little early. I've been having really bad sleep schedule. So I feel like if I go get some food right now, get some editing done right now, then I might have enough prep work for the raid, hop in a raid, and then get proper sleep tonight. So we're gonna call the stream here 30 minutes early. So sorry, I don't do it often. I apologize. Had a lot of fun with the duels though, boys. I appreciate you guys so much for coming. But we are gonna call it 30 minutes early. See, we're popping in as we're calling it early, dude. How you doing, my man, by the way? Hope you're having a good one. I still also get my arenas capped at some point. Yeah, sorry, boys. Again, I don't do it often. I don't want to do that regular to you. But I do want to try to get some proper sleep. Because I'm sitting here and I'm like loopy. I feel like I basically stayed up last night. That's how I feel. I feel like I stayed up last night. And I need to have some focus for the raid tonight. Because it would be the final boss. And we could just get it killed ahead of the curve. And we're done for the week. And then we can just farm it next week. And then I can get some time for my arenas. And I can get a video done for the night, which I can do pretty easily. So I already have an idea. I did push duels, GG's. Yeah. I need to push my, I need to get with my heal and push some myself, honestly. But yeah, thank you guys for coming by. Thank you guys so much for watching. When you go arena videos too, once I get with my healer, I'll be recording some more arena videos. How does that sound? I'll be down to make some arena vids of playing with me and my healer. Trying to see how we do it. Trying to push 1800. Yeah, I kind of want to push 1800 myself as well. I want to get my Conquer Scabs, but most importantly, I want to push to 1800 at least, because then you can get pretty decent gear upgrades from there. Homie Pally, nerf monks. I know, right? Exactly. But thank you guys so much for coming by. So sorry for ending the stream early. I do apologize. I don't want to do that often to you guys, but yeah, I gotta fix my situation at some point or another, and I had my limit. Thank you guys so much for coming by. I really appreciate it. I'll see you guys tomorrow for the next stream, or maybe I'll take a day off tomorrow if I still need more time. But I'll let you guys know. Go to Discord, join Discord. Follow my Twitter if you wanna. That can work too. Yeah, thank you so much. I'm gonna try to make sure that I come back tomorrow all refreshed and good to go. Thank you all. More duels next week, boys. We're not gonna call it early next week. We're gonna keep going for the full 2 hours next time. Alrighty. Thank you so much for coming by. Hope you guys enjoyed. Good luck in all your gearing. Good luck in everything you do for this week until Tuesday, and hopefully you get something good out of it. Alrighty, peace, boys.